Are you fed up with feeling exhausted every single day? Chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia are more than just pain. They're a complete draining of your energy. Time to recharge your battery. If you're tired of quick fixes that don't last, this episode will show you the holistic solutions that actually work. I'll walk you through Conception Vessel 4, Conception Vessel 6 acupressure points on your belly, castor oil treatments, and Schisandra Berry tea. All tools that have been used for centuries to restore balance and vitality. Get ready to feel energized and begin healing from within. Feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or in pain? Welcome to the Natural Healing at Your Fingertips podcast. I'm Marci Lubore, here to share bite-sized, effective, and affordable natural remedies for stress relief, emotional balance, and discomfort. Each week, we'll explore easy self-healing tools to boost resilience, vitality, and well-being. When you learn an acupressure point, teach one. Together, we can heal 1 million people using natural healing at our fingertips. Find the number one acupressure point to calm stress in the show notes, along with other free resources. The tips shared are for educational purposes. Always consult a healthcare provider for any concerns. Let's dive in. Welcome back, Holistic Healers, to episode 19, Energize and Soothe, Natural Relief for Chronic Fatigue Syndrome and Fibromyalgia. I am so glad that you're here. If you've been feeling drained, battling chronic discomfort, or struggling with fatigue that seems never ending, you're not alone. This kind of exhaustion, often tagged as chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia, is really a collection of symptoms that leave the body feeling worn out, in pain, and out of balance. When I was in the allopathic medical field, fibromyalgia was often referred to as a cashpot term for unresolved stress in the body. Yes, stress is the issue in the tissues for this one. In the traditional healthcare world, the focus is often on managing pain, sometimes with little attention paid to the root causes or even the holistic treatment options. Chronic fatigue syndrome is a complex condition, often accompanied by a myriad of symptoms, and finding lasting relief can feel like a journey with no clear path. But I want you to know that there are ways to find relief without relying solely on pain management. I'm here to share holistic solutions for chronic fatigue that will help you nurture your body, mind, and spirit, bringing you back into balance and helping you reclaim your energy. There is natural relief for chronic fatigue and discomfort. Today, we're diving into a combination of two acupressure points, Conception Vessel 6, abbreviated as CV6, also known as C of Chi, located 2 finger widths below your belly button, which is Conception Vessel 8, by the way. CV6 serves as a reservoir of Chi for the whole of the body. It is the place where Chi emanates and to which it returns, hence the name C of Chi. The second point is 2 finger widths below C of Chi, named Conception Vessel 4, abbreviated as CV4, and also known as Origin Pass, an infant's palace, as it signifies the passageway for original Chi, where the original Chi is stored and locked up. It is our life gate, and these points are used for chronic fatigue. I will introduce you to an essential oil, castor oil, for natural energy, and we will learn about Schisandra Berry tea, an amazing herb that will support your vitality, ease chronic discomfort, and help you feel a bit more rejuvenated. These tools have been used for centuries to restore balance and wellness, and I'm excited to share them with you today. I'm going to help you break free from chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia with these holistic practices. You know that feeling when you wake up already tired, barely able to muster the energy to get through your day? The evening rolls around and you're left completely wiped out, only to repeat the cycle again tomorrow. For so many, chronic fatigue and discomfort drain your energy and leave you feeling sucked dry. Maybe you've tried everything from painkillers to energy drinks, but nothing gives you long-lasting relief. It's frustrating when nothing seems to work, and it can feel like you've tried everything. The good news is that it doesn't have to be this way. You deserve lasting relief and a path that doesn't involve relying on quick fixes. It's time to embrace a holistic approach that nourishes your body and supports your overall well-being. By using ancient wisdom paired with modern self-care practices, we can begin to address the root causes of your fatigue and discomfort, bringing balance to your body and mind. There's healing power in castor oil, and it's a tool that's used for energy restoration. In ancient healing traditions, castor oil packs have been used to detoxify the body and nourish the tissues, supporting deep healing and energy restoration. This essential oil, extracted from the castor bean, is most commonly known for its anti-inflammatory effects, helping to reduce swelling and pain in the body. And castor oil packs are often used to remove toxins and help detoxify the liver, two key contributors to chronic fatigue. But it's not just about detoxing. Castor oil also helps with lymphatic movement wherever it's applied, whether on your abdomen, pelvis, knees, or even your shoulders. This gentle practice encourages the body to release built-up stagnation, improve circulation, and renew your vitality. And when you use a castor oil pack, you're offering yourself an act of self-care that goes beyond the physical. You're showing up for your healing journey, nourishing your body, and supporting it in ways that promote long-term well-being. And this practice helps your body clear out hidden toxins that may be blocking your energy flow, whether they stem from stress, adrenal depletion, or even unresolved emotional blockages. And I'm now going to share an ancient wisdom story that, again, is passed down from healer to seeker, and it's healing through castor oil packs and acupuncture. And this story is about me. There was a time when I found myself feeling constantly drained, much like you. I was carrying the weight of life's responsibilities, working tirelessly, juggling family, and managing my business. And over time, the stress, both physical and emotional, began to take its toll. Chronic fatigue, tight muscles, sore joints, and persistent discomfort became my constant companions. My once vibrant energy seemed to fade, and no matter what I tried, relief was just out of reach. I knew it was time to turn inward for healing, so I relied on the tools and wisdom I had learned over the years. I began with acupressure, focusing on key points such as CV4, Origin Pass, and CV6, Sea of Chi. These points are known for rejuvenating the body's energy and strength. And as I pressed gently on these points, I could feel the energy begin to flow more freely, releasing the stagnation that had contributed to my sheer exhaustion. And now that you're listening into my story, let's take a few moments to practice these ancient wisdom healing practices together. I will now cue the points. All you really need to do is follow my cues. We will locate both CV4 and CV6 with the same hand, so choose which hand you want to use. To locate conception vessel 6, the Sea of Chi, I'd like you to place your right or left index finger on your belly button, where your umbilical cord connected to your mother's life force energy. Now, with your index finger right on your belly button, simply slide your finger down your belly one index finger width. And now place your index finger and middle finger sideways across your abdomen, right at that same center point. So CV6 is 2 finger widths below your belly button, the width of your index and middle fingers resting sideways on your belly. Right underneath your middle finger, on the midline of your body, directly below your belly button, is conception vessel 6, your Sea of Chi. Good. Simply slide your index finger down now to CV6, the Sea of Chi, and allow your fingers to fall naturally across your belly again at the midline. Now your whole hand is against your midline, and underneath your ring finger is conception vessel 4, Origin Pass, where your life energy is stored. Keeping that, we're going to press all 4 fingertips into your midline. Using this whole hand method, you will be stimulating both Sea of Chi and Origin Pass acupressure points at the same time. So begin to stimulate these points in one small circular motion. And also begin to use the small push-pull motion up towards your belly button down towards your lower abdomen, and across the midline from side to side. Do this for about 30 to 45 seconds. Remember to adjust pressure to a degree of pressure that feels good to you, not too light and certainly not too deep. Let's take a slow, deep breath in for a count of 4. And exhale slowly for a count of 4. And notice how the stimulation makes you feel. Do you feel your energy building back up? I do. In traditional Chinese medicine, this is the junction of the original yang and original yin, and the intersection point for all 3 yin channels in the foot, the liver, kidney, and spleen. They connect with the conception vessel at these points. Stimulate this point for another 5 to 10 seconds. And to close this energy, brush your fingertips or your whole hand across CV4, Origin Pass, and CV6, Sea of Qi. But I didn't stop there. As a holistic practitioner, I understand the importance of nourishing the body deeply. So I applied a castor oil pack to my abdomen. I carefully poured castor oil onto a cotton cloth, and I placed it on my belly. Over the cloth, I added a moisture-proof outer layer to prevent any messes. Can even be an old flannel shirt or a piece of summer hand wrap, allowing the oil to absorb deeply into my skin. And as the oil worked its way in, I felt a warm, soothing sensation spreading through my abdomen. Castor oil is an ancient remedy known for its ability to detoxify the body, relieving muscle tension and promoting overall healing. I left the castor oil pack in place overnight, allowing it to continue working while I slept. The next morning, I rubbed the castor oil deeply into my abdomen before showering, allowing my body to absorb every drop of its healing properties. With each acupressure point and castor oil treatment, I felt noticeably different. My energy had returned over several days, and I felt lighter and more grounded, and the fog of exhaustion had lifted. The aches in my body had subsided somewhat, and I felt a renewed sense of vitality. This is the power of healing from within. And the same tools I use for myself, I share with others. Healing always starts with taking care of your own body. Remember that. It's a reminder that when we invest in our self-care, we begin to reclaim our energy, our balance, and our vitality because we listen in deeply to our own body. And I also recommend an herbal remedy for adrenal fatigue and energy support. And if you're not aware, the adrenal glands are 2 glands that rest just above our kidneys, and they work in conjunction with our kidneys. They are where we get our adrenaline from, hence the name adrenal gland, when we have a fight or flight or a fear response. And we can really burn these organs out when we're stressed. They just can't help us anymore. We can do some things to help recreate some energy and give them support. Schisandra Berry is an incredible herb that supports adrenal health and restores energy in the body. In traditional Chinese medicine, Schisandra is believed to benefit the kidneys and support the kidney meridian, which is closely connected to your energy stores, your yin energy specifically. Schisandra Berry is known for its adaptogenic properties, which help the body cope with stress and combat fatigue. And here's how you too can incorporate Schisandra Berry into your daily routine. We're going to brew it as a tea. So brew a tea using a 1/4 cup of Schisandra berries in a pot of water. Stay tuned. I'll tell you where to get them in the show notes. Brew this for about 20 minutes on a low simmer and turn off the pot. Add a drizzle of honey to the warm tea for sweetness. And when it's cool enough, you're going to store the tea in a 32-ounce glass jar in your refrigerator. So grab a funnel if you need one and pour your tea into the glass jar, and then replete whatever you need to fill the jar completely with clean water. And what you're going to do is add a splash of this cold Schisandra Berry tea with honey to your water bottle with a pinch of Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt for the extra minerals and hydration. Schisandra is safe for most people, though it's not recommended during pregnancy or breastfeeding. It's also important to consume Schisandra for no more than 12 weeks daily before taking a break. And always consult with your healthcare provider if you're taking prescription medications, just to be safe. So this is part of a simple daily routine that you can do to relieve chronic fatigue and restore your energy. Now that we've explored these powerful tools today, here's a simple daily routine you can use to start feeling more energized and balanced. Start with deep breathing. Begin each morning with deep breaths. Our breath is our lifeline, and it helps to release toxins, and it helps to take in what we need to really get our oxygen flowing through our bloodstream and carried to all the tissues and organs. So inhale deeply and exhale slowly and release any tension. Then stimulate acupressure points. Apply gentle pressure to CD4 and CD6 and other points for fatigue that we've done together before, like stomach 36, which is just 4 finger widths below your knee, and kidney 3, which is known as supreme stream, just in the dip behind your inside ankle bone as you go towards your heel. You can activate all of these points and get the energy stimulated for 30 seconds each. Apply castor oil to your abdomen or use a castor oil pack overnight to detoxify and restore the energy. You really can use a castor oil pack for about 45 minutes to an hour and still get a good result. But I do recommend trying it either over your liver to detoxify the liver and place it on the right side of your body and leave it over your liver on your rib cage overnight. And you will help the body detoxify while the liver meridian is active in the middle of the night. This will also help you restore energy. And, of course, enjoy Schisandra Berry tea with the honey. You may drink a cup of the Schisandra Berry tea throughout the day that's diluted in your water to support adrenal health and promote energy. You can drink Schisandra Berry tea by itself with honey, and you will get a more concentrated dose. I just happen to like adding it to my water bottles for the amino acids and the vitamins and minerals and the benefits it provides. I'm doing it more routinely and not just as a tea break with a warm cup of tea. But it does taste pretty good too, so you can try that if you'd like. This routine can help you start feeling more revitalized and energized within just a few days. So give it a try for a week or two and see if you feel the difference. I'd like to also talk about restoring your vitality and rediscovering joy. Imagine waking up each day feeling energized, free from the weight of fatigue. Maybe you'll feel ready to take a long walk, spend quality time with loved ones, or just enjoy a moment of stillness. And as your body refreshes, you may even find new joy in activities you've been too tired for. Joy layering is a beautiful concept my sister Karen shared with me, where we add more joy as we heal. What joy will you layer on next? This is what healing looks like, taking small, consistent steps to restore balance and energy. In conclusion, I'm going to remind you once again, take charge of your own well-being and reclaim your own energy naturally. Thank you for joining me today on the Natural Healing at Your Fingertips podcast. You've got the power to reclaim your vitality and heal from within. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm here to walk alongside you on that journey. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to share it with someone else who may benefit. And if you have any questions about using castor oil packs or want guidance on incorporating these tools into your routine, feel free to reach out to me via email or send me a DM on social media. The links are all in the show notes. Until next time, embrace the wisdom of self-care and incorporate these tips that have been used for thousands of years throughout the world. Hopefully, you will also feel more restored and joyful and less exhausted and fatigued as you create balance and harmony from the inside out. That's my healing touch for today. With love and gratitude, thank you for tuning into this episode. It's because of you that I keep shining my light through my voice and my hands. I'm thrilled to be your guide on this journey to holistic wellness. If you love today's insights on natural healing, self-care, and essential oils, please share this episode with at least one friend. Leave me a comment, and I'd love a 5-star rating for the show. Your review helps us reach more people and grow our community of holistic healthcare seekers. Got questions about natural health, acupressure points, or essential oils for specific conditions? Reach out to me on social media. You'll find all the links on my website at healingtouchnaturalessentials.com. I'm sure I have an essential oil and an acupressure point to add to your wellness toolkit. With your permission, I'd be happy to share your question and my answer on the podcast so our community can learn and grow together. Before you go, remember to hit the follow button so you never miss an episode, and be sure to follow my blog for visuals of all the acupressure PDFs to enhance your learning. I'm Marci Lubore, and I'll meet you here next time on Natural Healing at Your Fingertips.